upon you, beautiful souls. Welcome to my space. Welcome to Rosetta Empowers, a safe place for you to feel and experience peace and unconditional love. I am your host and multipreneur, your soulologist, your life coach, your energy coach, business coach, and all things to help you navigate your journey in this human experience, to help you navigate in your industry, in your personal, professional life, to help you navigate all things life and journey. I am your soul worker and I love the soul, and you are beautiful. So, thank you for tuning in and thank you for being here. Let's get into this topic. So, I had one of my viewers ask me to do a video on this topic. How do you end a relationship on good terms? Well, with me being a relationship coach and a life coach and working in so many intimate situations within my own personal journey, and having that space of being able to really feel out humans and how we deal with certain things, what I have found works best to end on good terms, a relationship, to end it on good terms, is the first and foremost, you have the greatest desire in your soul to have peace. That has to be the greatest desire. Because truthfully, the experiences are totally different for every single person. I could tell you 7,000 ways, 20,000 ways. I could tell you ways, and we could sit here for an hour and talk about ways to end on terms. And we all know different ways. What I have found that truly works more than anything is when my desire to have peace is so grand. It's like it's the oxygen to my breath. Having peace is important to me, like breathing is important to me, okay? In order for me experience this human experience, I have to breathe, right? And in this form, right? And I found that my desire for peace has to be at that same level of need. And I need peace in my life. And it's not because I just am false positive or, this fictitious idea that we have of peace. It's not because of that. It's simply because I have found what my life is like when there is peace in it. And you really find that when you travel. You find out when you begin to have a life where it's more freedom, you're more free and in control of your experience, using your free will to do so many things that keep you from being limited. When you really start experiencing those things, you really feel what that feels like, and it's so peaceful. It's so peaceful to move on your own terms. It's so peaceful to not be controlled by people and things all day long. It's just really peaceful. So having that grand desire for peace, when you have that grand desire for peace, you literally begin to attract less chaos. Chaos is inevitable. That's why the desire for peace is so important, because it is so much easier to be chaotic. It is so much easier to be negative. This is, if you talk to news media, I've said this before, if they're honest with you enough, they'll tell you that negative news sell. And if you don't talk to someone in news media who want to be honest, if you look around yourself and you observe the things in social media, the things in media, any news media, you see how people respond. You notice those things that goes viral. Of course, there are a lot of good things out here as well, but we all know that the masses is attracted and entertained by negative. And it's easy to be within our human emotion that keeps us in a negative vibration. It's easier. So I found that when I desire peace so much, every single act that I have, it contributes to that desire. So that means when I'm ending a relationship, I am so about peace with that space that I speak so much love. I say things like, you are such a beautiful person, just not for my space. Not because it's you, it's because of me and my design. I'm designed a certain way, and there are certain things that I need to exist in the form that I come in. There are certain things that I need to become all that I am. It's just like learning your people, learning that people are not always going to be for you. You're going to grow. Some of you may stagnate. Some of you may choose to move forward. So you have different aspects of existence in this realm. And when you desire peace so much, you find a way to give that message in peace. And remember, sometimes peace may be chaotic for someone else. And that's another thing to keep in mind, that your desire for peace may cause chaos for someone who wants negative, who wants that chaos, right? Because if another person truly wants peace and you want peace, there will be peace, okay? So you give the approach always. Give it as peace. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be honest about how you played a part or how you see your perspective in that space. Don't use the you did it. It's say, I have learned in my journey. So owning yourself in the stance of the relationship is truly how you navigate it to have peace. Just own yourself. Just speak on you. Don't speak about what they shoulda, coulda, woulda, and just speak about what you have experienced and what you've noticed and what you desire for you to have peace. Say those things. Actually speak out your mouth in the connecting and disconnecting of that relationship, what you truly desire. You want peace. And if you don't want peace, this video isn't for you. So how do you end a relationship on good terms? Your desire for peace has to be great. That's the first thing you have. Once you do that, every single way that you lead towards choosing to do that, whether it's meet up for lunch or make a phone call or send a text message or write a letter. Like, I could give you all those type of examples, but those are the things that you already know to do, and your spirit or your truth would gravitate you towards that because you already want peace. So you're going to naturally start pulling from the pool of options that will help create peace. And this is where we use our subconscious programming. So make sure that you're taking in and surrounded by a lot of peace. So when you go into that pool of what does peace look like in this specific scenario, you may not always have the answers, but you can call on different experiences in your journey and realize the logic of these answers, the logic of these questions that we have to end these spaces that are no longer conducive to us. And for me, I found that when I have peace in my soul to do it, it's going to happen peacefully. I found that it's going to happen peacefully when I have peace in my soul to do it. When I desire to have peace in my life, everything around me is peaceful. Now, when I go out into the world, I may run into chaos. I may experience chaos. I may experience chaos in my home, being a parent, a partner. I may experience chaos in many different forms. And the idea of you having peace shall also remain the same in those spaces of chaos. So if you have a relationship with someone and it's bad, and the word bad for me means it's not conducive to your being. It doesn't help you grow as a human. It doesn't help you grow and evolve as a spirit, as a divine spirit. Whatever you see yourself as, it doesn't help you add value to the world around you when you are living in a state of chaos. So desire peace. When you desire peace so much, just like you desire to breathe, that oxygen is just there. And my need to breathe is just there, right? My desire to breathe is, I can just easily draw upon that oxygen. And when we can't draw upon that oxygen, we start to shut down. So I've leveled peace as if it's my oxygen. That it's just readily available. It's just there. It's easy to access. And the more I desire peace, when I'm faced in a space of chaos, I literally take the approach of peace. And peace looks different. It's not always, No, it's not always that. Sometimes it's a little chaotic. Peace can sometimes be the worst situation for some people. It's not always peaceful, even though it's peace, okay? Shaking things up sometimes is required to have that peace, depending on where you are on the level of chaos. If you're already in a state of peace, you'll barely be shaken. You understand immediately, this is necessary. What do I do next? And once you get your levels of peace, do all you can to maintain it. So if you have a relationship with someone and it's not conducive, you're not conducive to their being. Even if you're the person that's the lower vibrational person, own that. Own that to yourself and say, I am operating on lower vibrations. I'm emotional. I'm angry. I'm upset. It's okay. Own that and do that person a favor that you're creating all that chaos towards. And tell them you deserve better. A better version of yourself or someone else. Even if it's just a relationship in family or relationship with friendships, your children. Like if you're giving the chaos, you can be the best at your level by telling the person you're being chaotic towards that they deserve better and walk away from them. Not everyone is strong enough to leave chaos. Some people have been in chaos so long that it doesn't even look like chaos. But yet they see their life is stagnant. Your life is stagnant because you are in chaos so deep, there's no way you're going to climb out. Because you move different when you want peace. You just move differently. You just think an entirely different way. You just have a different mindset, a permanent positive change. So, again, if you want to end a relationship on good terms, in my experiences and in my journey, on a personal and professional level, I have found that when a person desires peace and you're at that point in your life where all you want is peace, good vibes, joy, have fun, live your best life, you no longer allow those chaotic vibrations to stay in your space too long. You change the narrative in every ounce of your free will. You use it to change the narrative to get your peace back. Because once you have peace, you want to maintain it. It's just like wealth. Once you experience wealth and your wealth is experienced in the full capacity of what you can bring, you want to maintain it. You want to maintain it. That peace has to be important like your wealth. That peace has to be important like those things that you enjoy, such as traveling the world. Or if you want to travel the world. You're wanting peace. You're wanting to do something that you love because it makes you feel good. The bottom line, the war and the battles between chaos and peace, the calm and the storm. And you're going to have to be willing to balance that and understanding that this world operates off chaos. So there's no need for you to contribute. You can create peace. Create peace, and whatever that looks like, make peace, forgive, let it go, move forward. Peace be upon you, beautiful souls. Thank you for tuning in. I really speak that this message has empowered you. Thank you for liking this video and sharing this with your friends, sharing this with your loved ones, even sharing it with the person that you may want to end a relationship with and you may not know how to do it. I'm grateful to be able to share this message gently. And if you're the person that the relationship has been ended because of some of your negative contributions, don't beat yourself up. Grow. Learn from that. Learn from that. If it was bad for you too, and it was part of the reason why you weren't strong enough to let go of certain things to move forward in your life, count your blessings. Count them. Always count them because it could have been longer. So get your peace. Enjoy your life. Make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for more. Peace be upon you. Bye.